What's up? What it do, cyber world? It's your girl Ash Brown, and this is the Ash Brown Uncensored Show. On this program, I talk a little bit about everything. It may be pop culture related, it may be Ash Brown related. You just gotta stay tuned to see exactly what it is I'm gonna talk about. All right. Shout out to everyone first and foremost for supporting me, supporting this movement, supporting this little venture. You know, the Ash Brown Uncensored Show. I felt the need to create another avenue for me to kind of vocalize some of my real life stuff, which is why I created the show in conjunction with the ashsaidit show, where, you know, we talk to small business owners, we talk about people that are doing events and things, just doing things good in the community, wherever that community may be. And my last episode, I talked about my support crew, my support humans, and all the goody stuff. And I thought that I was really done with talking about trash people. But apparently, I am not. I'm not. And I have to talk about this situation because it really just irked me, because it takes a lot to really get under my skin these days. And it's been my experience that when people come from the past back into my current life, it usually doesn't work. It's usually not a fit, and we fall out. That's just how it is. Why? Because I think that we're different people now, and some stuff I'm just not putting up with. I'm just not putting up with it. It's just point blank fear. I'm not putting up with it. So I had a godmother. Her name was Aunt Jem. And she was one of the most just amazing women ever. Super, super supportive, loving. Outside of my mother and my grandmother, there was Aunt Jem. That was it. And I loved on her and she loved on me. And it was just such an emotional bond that we had that was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And Aunt Jem had 3 kids. And one of them was her middle son. And, you know, we were kind of like playmates sometimes because they were older than me. But at one point I was the baby of the family. So I just was there. And, you know, and so because I was the baby and because I was just there, you know, we would play together, you know. And this is like when I was like 3, 4 years old, 5 years old, you know, we're playing He-Man and She-Ra and, you know, stuff like that. So we had a bit of a bond. As time went on, we moved from New York. You know, we would go up there on summers. I would see Aunt Jem, and I would see them, and we'd hang. But Aunt Jem passed in the year 2000, and it was soul-crushing. It was so abrupt and heartbreaking for everybody. And that was the last time I had saw one of her sons, her middle son. And the years go by and the years roll on, and people get on social media and they add you, and you're like, oh, you know, this person's on social media. Okay, cool. You know, and they just kind of sit there in the background. And 2013, my mom passes, and she was very present around Aunt Jem's kids. And to me, none of them reached out to me. And I didn't expect them to. Because, you know, as you're going through your grieving process, so much stuff is being just flung at you, and you're just trying to just stay above water. But none of them reached out to me, which I didn't take any offense to. And life goes on. So I was traveling to a city that was near where I believe that he resided last. And so I said, you know what? If Mama was here, she would tell me to reach out to him, see how he's doing. Hell, even, you know, maybe go up there and, you know, have a coffee with him or something and just kind of see with him. You know, this is childhood friend, you know, this is family essentially. So I reach out to him and I don't hear anything back. I leave the city. A week goes by. He hits me up. He's like, hey, Ash, what's going on? I was like, hey, hey, what you doing? He's like, yeah, I'm doing good. How's the family? You know, we're getting caught up on everybody and everything. And I tell him about this new venture. You know, I'm an international flight attendant, you know, and it's pretty cool. And, you know, I get to go to all these different cities and do this and do that. And he's like, wow, you know, I'm so proud of you. You know, I knew that you were going to always do something and be something. Oh, my gosh, you're just amazing. And, you know, I love you so much, sis, you know. And, you know, you deserve all the blessings in the world. I mean, just really just pouring it on thick. And I'm like, this is weird. It's like he's trying to love bomb me, but whatever. And when he was love bombing. That's what it was. And at the close of the conversation, he says, you know, look, I know this may sound weird and you may not believe or trust it, but can you loan me $50? And I'll pay you back $75 next week when I get paid. And y'all, I just looked at the text. I just looked at it. I closed out the app. And I said, I'm tripping. He couldn't have. And I opened it up and I looked at the message again. And sure enough, sure as the day's long, this fool done asked me for $50. And not even just to ask, oh, well, you know, can I have $50? You know, this is what it is. No, it was very addiction-like, very crackhead-like. So, and, you know, I could be wrong. Anything's possible in this life. But for preservation of self, yeah, I just blocked it. Didn't respond. Sometimes no response is the best response you can give someone. There's no response. There's no response to it. Ignore it. You didn't see it. Doesn't matter. Never happened. So, the moral of the story is, people are freaking crazy. And this is my episode 100. Wow, that's amazing. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, people are freaking crazy. Just stay guarded. Stay guarded and just do not entertain the foolishness, because people are going to continue to do dumb stuff and they're going to expect you to just take it. Excuse me. They're going to expect you to just take it and just, you know, digest it and just be it. And, oh, it's okay. Don't be so extra, Ash. You need to be so extra, Ash. Just let me the $50, Ash. And I'll give you $75 next week. This man is in his mid-40s. Really and truly. He's got kids. He's got all kinds of situations and things going on. And I can just tell he's just putting it into the wrong stuff. And it's really sad, because Aunt Jem would really be disappointed. She would have really been sad at the route that her son went in life. And I think that's the saddest part of it. But yeah, that's the story. Yeah, you guys know, I just like to just share these little tidbits, little stories and stuff, because they're real life. I can't make this type of stuff up. I could try to, but it would never be this good. It would never be this unbelievable. It would never be this random. Never in a million years. But that's a story. But anyways, I hope that you guys have a powerful, prosperous, and purposeful week. I love you guys to pieces. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And here's to the next 100 episodes of the Ash Brown Uncensored Show.